I keep giving bad people good ideas.
Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. We're doing another little commentary video. And I know I've been doing a lot of these videos and shit. And I don't know, I low-key obviously enjoy making commentaries, but I do want to kind of spice them up so they don't become so repetitive and so, like, slop. And it's just me talking with some gameplay. Again, there's some videos where it's like I like talking about certain trends and or what's going on because there is sometimes interesting shit going on. But also at the same time, I do kind of want to make a little bit more like meaningful videos or again try spice things up. I do want to try, obviously drop more playthroughs. Hopefully here soon. It's just time and just busy with shit. It's just since I've gone back to school now, um at least since this semester has started, it's just fucking work school. And I don't know, I try not to overdo myself. Like, I try to, like, push myself, but I try not overdo it, I try to, like, at least give myself a little bit of room to breathe. Um, so again, yeah, no, and then try and balance, obviously making sure there's a good flow of videos and the channel doesn't go completely dark. But like I said, today's video, um, kind of diving a little deeper into things. We're going to be talking about like manifestation and shit. And I know a lot of people already know what manifestation is. And if they don't, I do feel like they low key secretly already do it without them being aware of it. I feel like it's almost like kind of a thing that's hardwired into humans. And we'll kind of jump into that. And pretty much, I feel like manifestation does stand on a few simple like steps or principles, whatever you really want to call them. And I feel like the first one is really knowing what your goal is and what you are trying to manifest and being really clear about that and having it as like you could have multiple things, but I feel like at least if you're trying to climb the hill of achieving like one of your many goals, you kind of have to hone in on one big goal first before you hone on like 5 big goals. Again, some people try to do that. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it's a complete disaster. I do feel like, again, a good thing, and I say a lot in these kind of videos and stuff, is like it's all about balance. Like, again, it's good to push yourself and overwork a little, but it's again, you don't want to burn yourself out. You don't want to not like just work. Like again, yeah, you have like money. Oh yeah, you have security, but then at the same time, you're not really living. You're not really being able to go out, do shit, enjoy shit. And I do feel like you kind of have to come into a balance with those two things. Again, like it could be great to have millions and billions of dollars, but the people that have billions and billions of dollars cannot go simply into a grocery store, buy some oranges, and then go home or, like, go into a grocery store, buy some snacks, go to the park, hang out at the park, and go home without it being a scene, without having close shit down. So, again, you kind of balance is good. Like, again, you want to have security, you want to have wealth in life, but then again, you don't want to have to give up the simple shit. But pretty much thinking about possible outcomes, is this outcome what you want? Does it actually benefit you and the people around you? Again, manifestation is always pointed at this like great thing. Oh, it's always good. And you only can oh, it's like blah 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 this. But manifestation is one of those things where it can, be used for bad things. It can be used and kind of abused in certain ways if you think about that. And it's really up to the person themselves to kind of, want good, want to do and achieve good shit. So again, you can obviously manifest bad shit. You can manifest the shit life if you don't go out, push, yourself to do shit. You don't go and throw a little bit, like, risk a little bit and kind of try, you know, give up a little bit of what you got so you could get a little more or something like that. But pretty much, um, just really, yeah, I would say another big thing is, not just setting the goal and thinking about the steps and what you are really trying to manifest, but also like a big little second point to that is like the outcomes of it. Is it gonna benefit you? Is it gonna benefit the people around you? And shit like that. Because again, you can as much as you can manifest good shit into your life, you can manifest bad shit, and it's good to be aware of like when you're manifesting something bad, because again, it could be disguised as something good, and later down the road, it's complete dog shit. So yeah, follow through with your goals and new practices. Again, obviously results are not like instant. But I feel like a big thing is when manifestation is it's more mental, because again, that's when I say it's not this like golly, oh, it's gonna change your life type of thing. It can help your life, it can benefit your life, but it's not like some golly like thing is gonna come down and like just fix all your problems. It's really, at the end of the day, it kind of creates a blueprint in your head and a checklist. That's really it. And it's really up to you to show up every day to kind of check off that checklist and actually do the things on that list, or whatever you got kind of painted in your head at the time. And I do feel like a lot of time people will be like, oh, well, this isn't going right, blah, 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 but I'll just manifest it into my life. And then they don't do anything to really bring it into their life, and then they're like, well, I hate my life because of this, and it's like, you're not really doing anything to go, like, you're not really, you're just saying shit, but not really doing, and it's just, I don't know, and I would say pretty much, again, with certain things, it's kind of different and kind of more complicated, and everyone's lives, everyone lives different lives, everyone has different, things to overcome and shit, but then, um, I do feel like that's one of the biggest things, like, the first thing, like, painting out your goal and what you have to do, but really you need to, once you do have that painted out, it's just to follow through with it and just roll with it. Um, Again, it's not bad to change things up if you realize, okay, this isn't for me, but again, it is, just kind of one of those key elements, I feel like, with it. Again, study the stuff around you and yourself and the goal you got, and how, like, and like again, like how I was saying, is like how you will achieve it. Again, study like the shit around you in the sense of like what can benefit you, what cannot, what you actually need, what you don't need. Um, and that's also kind of what people too, in a sense. Say you wanna, sorry, I'm like sniffling a whole bunch. I'm just gonna try fucking blow my nose real quick and then start back up the recording. But jumping back into where we were at, hopefully I don't lose too much of track of shit, because again, I fucking hate allergies. It's such a pain in the ass. But pretty much I do feel like with manifestation, it doesn't always have to be this crazy deep thing, and I do feel like kind of what I was saying, it is kind of like a blueprint or a checklist. It, in a sense, um, say like you want to become like a car mechanic or some shit. Um, Again, you want to go out, you want to look at the schools, you want to look at people in your life that are into that, the opportunities you kind of have, and shit like that. And it sounds simple, it sounds like a no-brainer at that point. But I feel like manifestation kind of kicks up a bit when you're actually in it and doing it. So like, say you're already in those classes, you're already learning that shit, and I feel like a lot of times you have a lot of tribulations, shit's hard, it's not always easy, and you might have times where you're like, oh, why am I even doing this, or question yourself, or even just kind of like, um, you're stuck on some shit and you just keep going. And I feel like one thing that kind of helps with that is kind of like, again, envisioning yourself later down the pipeline. Like I said, always kind of be like aware of um kind of the shit going on obviously around you, but also be aware of what you're manifesting, because again, like I kind of said earlier in the video, I think, manifestation or whatever, manifesting something, um, you know, usually is a good thing. You know, you want to manifest good things. Sometimes it's clear as fuck that whatever is going on is something bad and you want to stay clear of it. But then also sometimes while manifesting certain things in your life, things might seem all good and clear, but then also later down the pipeline, it's a complete shit show. It's like, um, so again, it obviously like anything in life, there are good things that are disguised as bad things, and there are bad things disguised as like good thing. I don't fuck. What am I trying to say? There are bad things disguised as good things, and there are there are things that are disguised. Fuck. What? You get what I'm trying to say. Pretty much, those good that gets disguised as bad, and then those bad that gets disguised as good. Or sometimes it's clear as fuck that good is good and bad's bad. So, fuck. I don't know why that was so hard to say, but yeah, no, again, it can actually kind of just like kind of recap of what I've said. It kind of can help you create like an actual realistic plan of what you're going to achieve with your goal. It can help give you motivation. It can actually kind of give you a little bit of hope too if you're kind of going through shit. Or again, I said, you're like that car mechanic, you're doing the classes, you're struggling a bit, can kind of give you that motivation and that kind of hope you need to kind of push through shit. Again, if not abused and done correctly, it does help kind of paint picture of making fuck. Kind of again, if it's not abused or again done in a healthy, correct way, it does kind of help paint a picture of what seems impossible more possible. Again, our brains are fucking stupid, and again, also there are things that almost do seem impossible but are possible. Or again, there are some things that we do kind of trick ourselves into thinking are like kind of impossible to kind of achieve, but are possible. Or these crazy hard gnarly things. But really, in the end of the day, it's just kind of simple. Get it done and do it, and it's whatever. Um, again, one thing I was kind of saying too is you do need to put in the work with manifestation. It helps to show you kind of the progress over time. It helps paint the picture. It kind of gives you the blueprint. It kind of, again, gives you a checklist of shit. But again, you kind of have to show up and do the work. It's not like some magical thing. Um, and I feel like, again, at the end of the day with like manifesting shit, it's again not this crazy deep thing or doesn't have to be. But again, I feel like at least it's a good little tool to kind of keep at least in the back of your head if you're again kind of, you know, you have a goal set, you want to achieve something, or again you're just kind of struggling with certain shit and you just kind of want to get to the next week with shit and kind of shit like that. But again, at the end of the day, I'm not some like crazy fucking philosophical person. I'm not some therapist or anything. I'm just some dumbass with a mic on the internet. But again, I do kind of feel like it is a good tool to kind of know how to use and kind of use it to your benefit, because again, once you do know how to, you can kind of end up achieving a lot, or at least again living a better, more I would say clear and more organized life. But besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, subscribe, turn on notifications. We're so close to 400 English. We're so close to 400 subscribers, so if you could subscribe, that'd be amazing. But besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Comment down below what you guys think and all that shit. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.